Yo. What's going on, guys? What's up, Wiles? Good to see you, man. What's up, Drew? What's up, Trevor? What up, MR2? What up, Shane? What up, Mark? What up, Jack? Ben? What's going on, guys? The Geico caveman. Oh, man. What's up, TikTok? Bagel, John? What's going on, guys? We've been dual streaming to TikTok and YouTube the last few weeks, so if you're on the TikTok, what up? Yo. What's up, Serge? What up, Hudson? Not much. Wiles, I got a paintball tournament this weekend. Colorado. Stoked, man. I haven't played a tournament in like 2 or 3 years. Roseanne, thank you. Appreciate that. On the TikTok. What up, Roberto? Just vibing. What's up, Bon? Thank you, Ben. Appreciate that. Give me some of that snowshoe. Best pal. What's up, Geezy? How you doing? Miglo, you want Epic or Icon? I typically get both passes. I get Epic and Icon. It's hard for me not to get Epic being so close to Park City, and then it's hard for me not to get Icon being in Utah, so it's just easiest for me to get both. Tournament's basically right in Denver. It's just outside Denver. American Paintball Coliseum. 100K by the end of this season. I mean, that'd be sick, Levi. I'm not super optimistic on it. I think just looking historically, I think growing 30K a season is pushing it. I'm feeling we're going to get close. We're going to be like 90K or something, maybe. But, yeah, I don't know. It'd be a stretch. Send it first point. Hell yeah, dude. They never expected, I know. Snake off break for sure. What's up, Drew? Congrats on 70. Thank you. What's the word on this S67? I just passed it today, man. Basically been really got serious about studying for it since I would say mid-August, and then yeah, past like 6 weeks or so is really kind of what I've been focusing on. So stoked I was able to pass it in the first go. Are Faction good skis? Yeah, Faction are great skis, no doubt. Thank you, Troy Sam. What up, skier kids? Why do I like snowbirds so much? I like the 3,000 feet of vertical that you get, and the fact that it's like consistent, you know, expert vertical. And the snow there is really the best snow out there, so that's really why I like snowbird. The terrain, the vertical, the snow. It's a blind layout, Wiles. They'll announce it Friday, so I'll DM to you on Instagram just so you can check it out. But yeah, it's a blind layout, which is nice. Phone call job interview at Ski and See tomorrow. What's Ski and See? It's a D4, Wiles. Just D4. But the team is in a position to win the whole series because they won first place last event, but that was when I broke my finger 2 days before, so I wasn't able to play, and they ended up winning. So if we win the event again, we'll have a chance to win the whole series, which will be pretty sweet, but it'll be fun either way. Congrats on the test. Finance stuff ain't no joke. Thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, I obviously really have no background in it, so it took me a little bit just to get my bearings straight. But yeah, I figured once I kind of dug in, I was able to sort of decipher it. I think just having done different types of schooling helped me with the exam. But thank you, Bon. 4% moisture in the POW. Yeah, man. I mean, look, Trevor, like, if I reached 100K, that would be just unreal. So I would happily do the East Coast trip, but I know what I'm getting myself into, so it's all right. I made a deal, so I'll stick to it. Logan, what's up, man? Listening while packing. Aspen Treat, nice, dude. Prime time for leaves right now, for sure. I want to see. I'll send it to you, Wiles. I'm excited. A ski rental shop. Oh, hell yeah, Levi. Is that like, where's that at? Is it in Sandy or where exactly is it? Thank you for the 1999, my friend. Little sum for that hard studying. Congrats. Oh, I'm frozen. I really don't know why my camera freezes like that. But thank you for the 1999, dude. I appreciate you. What league? The Rocky Mountain Paintball League. Wows. Are you getting the season pass at Snowbird again? Pop out chat. Oh yeah. Where'd my chat go? A season pass at Snowbird. I actually did email Snowbird. I sent him my analytics from last year about the videos I made, and I was like, here's what I did. I'd love to work with you guys again. And they said they're putting together their team for next year, so they'll let me know. So we'll see. Might not get the pass, but I tried. What's up, Liv? Showed up on the FYP. Yeah, been dual streaming to TikTok and YouTube. Kind of figured it out, so it's easy to do both. I have a question. What's been the hardest section? 0 to 1K, 1K to 10K, or 10K to 40K? Dude, that's a good question, man. I would say, man, I would like to say 0 to 1K was very difficult. That was when, no one's watching your videos. You're kind of just making videos and, one or two people will comment. So I think that was really tough. I mean, 1K to 10K happened quickly for me because that's when some of the skiing stuff took off, like, early on. But I would say definitely you grow more as you get bigger. So the hardest parts in YouTube I thought was definitely early on. 0 to 3K, I would say 5K even. And then once I hit 10K, I feel like it started to go. But also I've been fortunate to have this kind of ski niche where a lot of times ski season, it grows for me. But early on is tough, man. There's no doubt. What's up, Aaron Maxwell? What's up, Charlie, on TikTok? Thanks, Liv. Appreciate that. Let's go 100K. Lucas will go to the East Coast and he'll get a week straight POW days. There's no ice there. That'd be best case, right? What are your thoughts? Maybe doing less early season stuff. Still do like the first few resorts to open in Colorado. I want you to like skiing and making the videos for us. Lyric, we love you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, man, it's definitely a consideration. Less not going as hard early on to kind of save on for later in the year, but the way that YouTube works is really like October, November, December, some of the best months for ad revenue because a lot of advertisers are obviously promoting stuff for the holidays. So posting a lot of videos in that time will make, you know, if I get, let's just say you get 1 million views in a month, I'll make more money on those 1 million views in November than I will on 1 million views in January. So even though I'll get the same amount of views, I'm getting rewarded more early on. So that's why in the past few years I go really hard early on, because yeah, there's just more ad revenue to be made, and then a lot of times right after the holidays you don't get that as much. So I think there will be less early season stuff just in general. So but yeah, I mean, I like skiing, but doing this full time as I have been, it definitely changes the sort of perspective on it. Icon or Epic this season? I have both Icon and Epic this year. Guilherme. What's up, Greg? Thanks, man. Looks good. What's up, Josh? Come to Montana, Lost Trail this winter. I want to do some more Montana this year. I want to get back to the Big Sky, Bridger Bowl, maybe Whitefish. I want the videos from November to December to continue through February to March. Yeah. February is when I seem to lose a lot of steam. Hell yeah, Mark. Yeah. I mean, look, I feel very fortunate and blessed that whatever happened, I kind of, you know, it was that first Jackson Hole ski video that like really, it was like, wow, okay, skiing is where the channel growth is. But what's up, Crazy Sloth? What's up, Henry? Still doing the East Coast trip? Yeah, I'm a man of my word. I'll do it if the channel hits 100K. Instructor there could get you a discount. Okay, hell yeah, Josh. I can Enforcer 100 past couple seasons. Any upgrade recommendations from the GOAT? I wouldn't say I'm the GOAT, man, but I mean, you could, you know, the Enforcer is such a solid ski. It really is. You could go with something wider if you wanted more of a POW ski. But honestly, that Enforcer is great. 100 millimeters is great underfoot. So it just kind of depends. If you're happy with the ski, I don't think you need much more than that, but you could get something a little bit more up for POW. I'd love to go back to Steamboat. Yeah, Roseanne. What's up, Cal? What's up, James? Thank you. What's new with this year's White Walkers? There's nothing new with the White Walkers. They are the same as before, Kevin. The hand is pretty good. I mean, it still does this thing where it wants to spread out, so I don't know. But I would say at this point, it's pretty much 95%. It doesn't bother me anymore. It's really, I went back for my last appointment. It's fully healed up. So I plan on basically working, you know, managing money, Matt. One of my family friends who I grew up playing hockey with and who manages all my money and my retirement stuff, owns his own advisory firm. So really about 5 or 6 years now, I've just been into the stock market in general, a lot of the sort of technical analysis side of things. I've done quite a bit of trading over the years. So it was just kind of a way of like, hey, I enjoy doing this. And it kind of gave me an opportunity, sponsored me to get it all done and stuff like that. So yeah, kind of work with him to manage money essentially. Yeah, my dad has a house here in Park City, Ash, that I live at. What's up, Eddie? What's up, Matt? Waiting for a micro at the UOP to Kimball. What up, Matt? I want to hit Crested Butte, Grady. I want to hit Mount Baker. I really want to hit Telluride again. I feel like I haven't really got that. And Taos would be really cool to hit. What's up, Dakota? Yeah, you actually wear quite a bit of pads, Bon. Wear arm pads. This would be an example of the arm pad. It's more meant for like sliding and diving. You wear knee pads, and then I wear like a compression short with some padding in it. But it's really meant more for when you're diving and running around. When are you gonna post another video? Hopefully soon. I've just been engulfed with this exam over the week, so figured it wasn't really worth it to focus too much on YouTube right now. Is it too late in the season to keep doing mountain bike? I don't think so. I think, if you enjoy it and you like it, hell, there's definitely people who are still biking. That's the good thing with mountain bike content, is I feel like it's a lot more year round than skiing. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate that. Yeah, definitely. Just looking to provide some more stability in my life and just trying to do what's best for me long term. I don't think, just skiing around making YouTube videos is necessarily the answer. So that's all. I have not skied in Europe, Joseph. I've never been to Europe, actually. What made you get this year's White Walkers then? Just because I wanted the new ones. That was really it. No reason. What's up, Jerry Cross? How you doing? Mark it in first chair. The R skiing subreddit. Oh my god, that is my worst nightmare. That's cool though. I'm not even gonna look. I don't like to look. I'm not gonna look. Favorite area of Mammoth, dude? Probably what is it, Chair 9 over there? The Dragon's Tail area with those trees. That's a fun zone. Thank you, Eddie. Appreciate that. One more mountain biking video. That one more mountain biking video, I'll end up like breaking my back or something. I'm good. It's not worth it. You mean you don't get a 401k with YouTube? You do not get a 401k with YouTube. There aren't many videos comparing PWM resorts versus snowboard. PWM. I feel like I don't know what that is. Pacific Northwest? PWM. PWM, why do I not know what that is? How long did Luna take to build out? Luna took about, I want to say about 7 months, John, initially. It took me from about April to October to like completely finish. No upgrades this year. I put in new batteries last year that are self-heating and stuff like that. So, Luna's pretty dialed, to be honest. What's up, Knurk? What's up, Wrath You Mice? If you're familiar with Ryzen Alpine, yeah, man, for sure. He's got really good shit, man. You guys should go watch him and not me, to be honest. Any updates to the van? Nah, not really, Joseph. I feel like I've kind of really finished everything up that I needed. Everything's working. Ran the heater, short of it not being 4-wheel drive. She's pretty dialed. What's up, Ron Wilson? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you've had a good summer, dude. Long time. It has been. I was thinking about you the other day. Last stream, I think. I was like, one person I haven't seen in a while is Ron. I trust that you've been well, dude. Welcome back. Thoughts on the Armada Hayden gear? I really like it. I mean, it's definitely the best gear that I've had, but I never really had, I've never owned 3-layer Gore-Tex before, so comparing it to other 3-layer Gore-Tex, can't really speak on, but compared to what I had before, it's obviously a lot nicer. But I never had any complaints this winter. The 3-layer Gore-Tex is unbelievable for keeping you dry. So if you can swing it, and yeah, then yeah, I have no regrets with it. Pacific, okay. Yeah, I mean, just comparing resorts to Snowbird. The only thing with that choice, Sam, I don't have a ton of experience with Pacific Northwest stuff, right? I mean, I've went to Crystal before. I went a little bit to like Bachelor in Mount Hood. So a part of me feels like I'm not really qualified to speak on the Pacific Northwest resorts, but yeah. It would be cool though. I mean, I've been wanting to make just more like, I want to make video like everything I know about Park City Mountain, right? And share like when you would ski different zones, getting there, maybe do a video on Snowbird, right? More like information based. Papa Murphy's Pizza, nice, Levi. If you're on the chairlift with Rising Alpine, what'd you do one of his hot sauce shots? Yeah, man, I love hot sauce. I would say I'm a hot sauce connoisseur, I'm not gonna lie. Love to see more travel videos for skiing, more Montana trips, Wyoming, Tahoe. Yeah, last year there wasn't as much traveling as the years before, for sure. What's up, Tom? Hi, Lucas from Plymouth Rock, Massachusetts. How you doing, man? Gotta walk the dog, BRB. First time getting some serious gear that's not to pick, so trying to... Yeah, it can be intimidating, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, can you find comparable gear for cheaper? I would personally say yes. I feel like you can find other sort of 3-layer Gore-Tex. I mean, do you need 3-layer compared to 2-layer? It depends how serious of a skier you are. I think Gore-Tex would be more important than another layer. Like, could you get away with 2-layer Gore-Tex? Yeah. Where was I trying to go with that? Yeah. It depends, how intensive a skier you are, what conditions you ski in. If you're not storm skiing, if you're not in an area where there's a lot of precipitation, do you even need Gore-Tex 3-layer? No. Do you want shells? Do you want something with insulation? All the Hayden gear is just shell only. I think shells are better, as you get more serious skiing. Yeah, I mean, it is expensive gear. Got a trip in March to Tahoe. I have been to Tahoe, Matthew Mice. I believe your name is Matthew Rice, but yeah. Yeah, I've been to Tahoe a few times. I've been to, where have I been? I've been to Kirkwood, Heavenly. I've been to Palisades, both Alpine Meadows and the Squaw Valley side. I've been to Sugar Bowl. And yeah, that's kind of where I've been around the Tahoe area. I've been to Mammoth. I know it's not Tahoe, but fun. They're fun as long as you have some snow and stuff. But yeah, the terrain there is great. Which part of the circus is your favorite? I mean, I've honestly, anything on the upper part of the circus, Silver Fox, Great Scott's really fun, but I also like everything on the other side of the cirque. The Gad Chutes, Restaurant Roll, Berry Steep. Those are some of the... I think Berry Steep is one of the best runs, just in general. Of all the runs I've skied, Berry Steep. It's long, it's steep, it's got a really nice fall line once you find it. It's consistent. So... I guess the parts that I other than those runs, I don't like the cirque as you go farther down. You end up losing vertical, I mean, you could go all the way out and do like a mock Schnell top to bottom. That's fun, like a full mock Schnell. But and like Dalton's draw and stuff. But typically I try to stay upper circ or those shots off the back. Good idea on those yeah. Info review videos. How would you compare the JJ and White Walker? JJ and White Walker are very similar. What I typically tell people is the JJ is a little bit more versed for all mountain powder skiing. It has a little bit less rocker in the ski. The proper JJ, right, is poplar ash, so it's a little bit more resilient. It's got a thicker edge wall to it. So they're both meant for powder skiers. But the JJ just has a little bit more camber, less rocker, so it can get you around the mountain a bit better. But they're very, very similar. That's why they kind of got rid of the ARV in general, or the 116. Boulder football game, let's go, man. I went to grad school out there in Boulder, and those were pretty gnarly. Yeah, $300 for one of those jackets is a good deal because they're usually what, like $550. Yeah, I agree, Geezy. The shell is so important. It keeps you warm and dry, and then you can just layer underneath it, and you just get good base layers in your money. And the shell is, the shell's just more comfortable. What's up, Chris March? Thank you, man. Praying for a Tahoe dump. Yeah, you need a big Tahoe dump. Any trips with Papa Joe this year? Kicking Horse video. We actually have that same Kicking Horse trip planned again. February 9th, I think. Me and him will be going back up to Golden to do Kicking Horse and Revelstoke. Maybe some heli skiing. I'm not really sure. But that's the only trip we have planned as of right now, Josh. We really have grown to like that area over the years, so... Eric, thank you for the 5 gifted. Good to see you, my friend. Rathu Mice, Tyler, Mike, Michael Rubinson, Brett. Welcome. Eric, thank you, man. Good to see you. Very, very steep. Yeah, it can be kind of difficult to find, but once you find it, it's good. Glad to hear that, Eddie. Extremely well. Eddie's on his way to Utah, dude. Let's go. What skis would you recommend for all terrain, all conditions, kind of like all mountain ski for advanced black, double black skier, about 5 feet 5 inches in height? Dude, honestly, the Nordica Enforcer, I gotta say, is probably one of the best sort of all-mountain versatile skis. The Nordica Enforcer and the Armada Declivity are two very similar skis that I think would do you really well. If you're not looking for a freestyle-oriented ski, those would be able to ski just about anything you want. Info review videos. PCMR vs. DV, that was another one on my list. I had a list on my phone. The gear video, which is honestly really the same as last year's gear video, but people like that. I was going to do a White Walker versus JJ video, how to maximize your Utah ski trip, everything I know about Park City, ranking all the ski resorts I've ever been to, a casual chat about skis, which underfoot should you ski, Armada jacket review, how to ski steeper terrain, Park City versus Deer Valley, and I was going to do a raw heli skiing POV video. Yeah, Armada White Walker 175, yeah. You know what they need though, Kevin, is they need the 121 and a 192. Then that would be unreal. It sucks that 121 is so short. But yeah, that 175 is going to open that up to a lot of people. Austin, I always liked the ARV 106. The Line Optic 104 is a great ski also. But yeah, I have experience on the 106. I think it's a good ski if you want an all wood sort of freestyle orientated, all mountain type ski. It can ski POW, up to 6 to 10 inches, I would say. And it's not like the best on groomers, but it'll get you around. Let's see. Hell yeah, Eric, you're the hockey coach, right? Ever been to Beaver Mountain in Logan? Vert, I've never been there actually. Why do you want your 65? Why did I take the 65? I'm just getting into the financial advising industry. You can't really do a lot of stuff in the industry without the proper sort of licensing. Hey, Lucas, last year was Vail early season. This year, it's Park City early season. Opening stuff are accurate. Nice, Edward. Take it slow early season, man. Enforcer 110 freeze for POW. Nice, man. It's a great ski. Great ski. Can you rate the Poppy 1 out of 10? This flavor is not bad. Yeah, I feel like I would say it's probably like a 6.5. But it's all right. It's not bad. I don't know if it's that healthy for you. Reckoner 112. That's a 6 ski too. The K2 Reckoner. I think they make that in a 121, don't they? Black Crow's Atris. Nice. That's a great ski. Black Crow's Atris. Reasoning for my bindings. Honestly, Kevin, I wish I had, a better reason for you, but it's just something that I found worked for me. I used to use the Solomon STHs, which are actually on my White Walker 121s. But I really like the toe piece on the Tyrolia Attacks. Should I use Look Pivots? I would say yes. I think the Look Pivots are the best binding out there, but they're just a little bit more expensive. So, and kind of once you drill a ski with your bindings in it, it's hard to, it's not really recommended to take it out and put a new binding in. So, yeah, sometimes I'm like, I want to get the Look Pivots, and they're like, what, $400 sometimes? And to be honest, that's more than I pay for my skis. So I'm like, just not interested in spending that much money on a pair of bindings. But the Tyrolia Attacks really work for me. I've never really had too much of an issue with the bindings, early releases, or anything like that. So. Trying to decide where to go in Utah and when to do. I was thinking January. Yeah, I mean, I think January, February. February is, in my opinion, is probably the best time to come. Just we'll have so much snow by then. If for some reason we have a dry early season, February or January could be tough depending on when you go. But if you have this 116s, I would just go up to the Cottonwoods, either. Ideally Alta Snowbird, but really anywhere up in the Cottonwoods would be good. Powder Mountain's also fun. Park City. I mean, you honestly can't go wrong in Park City in Utah. When you do your heli trip, yeah, they hook you up with all the gear. If you have your own gear, you can bring it as well. They just have to check it out. But yeah, they'll hook you up with beacons, shovels, probes. Depending on where you go, they might give you an avalanche airbag. But for instance, CMH, they didn't use airbags. Be at Park City around Christmas, Alex, on TikTok? Yeah, I should. I typically like to be here for the holidays, so Armada ARV 2024. Yeah, I mean, it's a great park ski, especially like what is it, 84, 94 or something like that. The 80 underfoot, yeah. It's a great park ski. It's meant to be a park ski, really. Two skis underfoot, one for POW and one for all mountain. All mountain, I'd probably go like 106, and then a POW ski, probably 116, to be honest. Maybe a 120. 230, nice. What din are those, Levi? Are those 17s? Are those 14s? Rock climbing. Honestly, Kevin, I'm kind of afraid of heights, I'm not gonna lie. Nice, Ron. Meat, eggs, butter, raw milk, fresh fruit, and raw veg. Love to hear that. What's up, Deer Valley? Yo. I'll be in Salt Lake City in early January. Nice, Cass. That's a great time to go. Went to Park City in Feb last year. Was amazing. Yeah. Utah in February is probably the best time. Do I listen to Noah Kahan? Not really. My girlfriend does. She likes Noah Kahan. Noah Khan. What up, Cody? How's the wrist healing up? Good. It was really this metacarpal or whatever. It was like this bone in my hand. But it's pretty good now. I mean, it still is tight. Like when I wake up, you know, it's definitely a sore. Shit just isn't the same once you break it and have to have surgery and whatnot. But it's good. I mean, it doesn't really affect my life anymore. Xander, what's up, man? Thank you for the $10. Congrats on the 70. Gonna crack this 100K. I don't know, man. That's what Levi said earlier, but we'll see. I think we're gonna be like 87K. That's what I'm calling. 87,000. Bouldering, short walls, power moves. That's true. Not as high up, maybe. They're the 14s. Nice, Levi. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. How often do you live stream? I mean, I would say for the most part, we live stream every Wednesday. There was a period, really September, that I didn't really live stream that much, but really during the season, there'll be live streams every Wednesday at the same time. For my height and weight, I definitely don't need the 18. Yeah, that's true. Not yet. You will when you're a little older, probably. Anywhere new this ski season? I mean, I would love to go to Crested Butte. Haven't ever been to Crested Butte. I'd love to check out Mount Baker. And there's some places in BC I want to go to, but I don't really have anything planned. Big mountain skiing during peak season. Hell yeah, Edward. I don't have a huge desire to get into ski touring, Hugh. I mean, would I try it? Yeah. But, you know, I've never done it, so there's really not much I can speak on with it. But I really am just a resort skier through and through. And I'm not afraid to admit that, you know. I don't know. Ski films before the season starts. I've never done that. Like, went to, like, film premieres and stuff. What's up, Ride Vibes, over on the TikTok? Rock me a Medus. Oh. Well, I appreciate everyone being here on the live stream again tonight. Virginia Creeper. Hey, has your shoulder been a lot better, Ron? Do you feel like it's gotten better? My mom actually had a knee replacement 2 weeks ago now. She's been kind of, what's the right word? On bed rest. But, yeah, she had a knee replacement. 62. Apparently, people have knee replacements out here, and they're like, within 6 weeks, they're back on skis. 6 weeks in a day was someone out here. They had a knee replacement, right back on skis. Apparently, the other knee is jealous of the replaced knee. It's that good. High West whiskey. I don't really drink that much, Brett. When I used to work in real estate, agents would always give us bottles of High West whiskey for helping them sell their, $20 million home. So I guess I don't not like it, but I'm just not. I'm not a huge alcohol guy. Our own Stoke Squad movie premiere. Hell yeah! I try to premiere the videos on YouTube. You ride hood this summer? I didn't ride hood this summer. Ride vibes. No hood for me. What up, Dawson? It's gonna be my first season at the Bird. Which lift is the best? Probably the tram. Shred sick lines. I mean, the tram, you can basically ski anything you want off the tram, but tram's fun. GAD 2 is also really fun if you like some steep tree skiing. Forefront Devs, nice. That's a great ski. Forefront is I've always liked that company. Not one of the mainstream ones, but I think they do a really good job. Hackers at Carolina. You should go. Go pack, go. Yeah, the heater in Luna has been fixed. When did I fix that? Like this spring, I think. I had to change the fuel pump. The fuel pump went bad. And then I had a situation with the batteries. And then still didn't really work. So I ended up taking the whole heater out, cleaned the whole thing, replaced a bunch of parts. And it kind of works now. Will it work all through the winter? Doubt it, but thank you, Paul Cranston. The 70, only 30 to go. Yeah, only 30,000 more people to go. It's a ton of people. I'm gonna pick it up before Walton. I'm planning on starting pretty soon, to be honest. Where in CO are you planning on skiing this season? I would love to go to Crested Butte, Aspen Snowmass, Telluride. Those would be really cool to check out. But I don't necessarily have a plan to go out there. No plan to get a 4x4, man. I can't afford it. Those are very expensive. Would love one. It would open up. Yeah, it would de-stress me a lot. I wouldn't be so stressed every time I go up the Cottonwoods. But yeah, just for what it's worth, I paid $19,000 for my van, and then basically built it for about $11,000. A four-wheel drive van in general is, anywhere from 40, 60, 80,000, depending on, is it new? Is it how many miles are on it, right? And then I still have to build it, which the building just takes time, so I really got into Luna, got into Luna and built it for cheaper than you can even just buy a blank van, really. Much less like the pre-converted ones that you guys see out there, like the Storytellers and the Revels. All those are like 150, 170, $200,000. So, it's not four-wheel drive, but going to Alta and snowboard this winter. What are some runs you recommend? I would just ski off the Cirque, man. The Cirque's pretty good will do a lot. Thoughts on Faction skis? Faction skis are great. I don't even know. Shoulder's good. Bothers me if I sleep on it wrong. Predict the rain. Tougher than the average bear. That's good to hear, man. Yeah, I'm sure you still tweak it a few times here and there, but how many miles were on Luna? 19K. I bought Luna with 54,700 miles. And now she has about 125,000. Yeah, 54,000 miles. I bought it from a guy in New Jersey who basically just owned a bunch of Sprinter vans for his work. He was like just some sort of contractor. So it was a mess inside. I had to tear out all the shelving and I had to tear it all out and stuff. But yeah, about 55,000. Yeah, it's not as easy as just bring chains though, because the way Little Cottonwood is designed, it still doesn't make sense to me. Because the first half of it's going to just be wet. There's not even going to be snow on the ground. And then all of a sudden, you're in a whole different weather system. And there's no other spot to put on chains. So it's like, do you put on chains and drive on asphalt for 5 miles at 10 miles an hour? Doesn't really make sense in my opinion. But then it's hard to put on chains when you're already up there. So I don't really understand the chains in the Cottonwoods. I feel like there needs to be something else, because the reality is the bottom half of Little Cottonwood typically doesn't even get snow. So most of the time the problem with Little Cottonwood is like getting around the parking lots. Once you get up to Snowbird and Alta, the last third of that road is where it gets really bad. Some must ride areas in Brecon Vale. Ooh. The Vale has like Blue Sky Basin, and all the black back bowls are fun. They're all kind of just advanced terrain, which I would recommend. And then Breck, I would do like the Six Senses are really fun. Pretty advanced stuff. The T-Bar, I always thought was fun. You can do the lake shoots. I mean, any upper mountain on Breck, on any of the peaks, is really good skiing. I have the Icon base, and I'm visiting Colorado State, CU Boulder. I would just do park. If you're gonna do park, you got to do Copper. I mean, Copper's got a great park. Steep A Basin. Winter Park is also great, and it's probably the closest to you there in CU Boulder and stuff. A Basin and Copper would probably be mine. Eldora's in your backyard. Eldora usually has a good park. I wouldn't say Eldora is the best for like steep stuff, but Copper, A Basin. A Basin will be as steep as you need if the east wall's open. Breckenridge is also good. Breckenridge, they used to have really good parks. A lot of steep stuff. Chris, thank you, man. $4.99. Sending love from Jalama Beach. Where the hell is that, man? Lucas, if you need dough, start a podcast. Yeah, right. This is my podcast. The live stream's the podcast. Got any fun fall plans? Not really, Logan. Might do a little leaf peeping mission, but yeah, nothing crazy planned. Four-wheel drive, I'm driving past all the chain putter honors, yeah. At least with Tahoe MR2, I felt like the thing with Tahoe is that it snows everywhere, like even down in Truckee, right? And so it's like, okay, you can put on chains and roll around and get up to the mountain. But like the Cottonwoods, you know, half the time Salt Lake it's just raining, right? So that's what makes it so difficult is that you're driving on asphalt and just wet roads. You're not going to put chains on to drive on asphalt. You'll do more damage to the chains, the road, right? And then all of a sudden, halfway up the canyon, it turns to full winter. But there's no other chain up area. So that's always been my struggle with Little Cottonwood is like it's raining down in Salt Lake, so you're not going to put chains on then, but there's no place to put them on up top. Deepest POW I ever skied was that New Year's Day last year at Park City. The POW, that was when we had that insane storm cycle. You know, mountain was closed and stuff. I don't even know how deep it was. 30, 40 inches type of stuff. I don't know, it was deep. Bring a trailer. Yeah, prices are insane. That's why it's like, you know, could I sell Luna for maybe 40,000 right now? Probably, maybe like 37, right? But it's like, but then what? Then I have to, okay, then I buy a 4x4 for, I don't even know, I haven't even looked at the prices, but I would assume 50,000 for a used 4x4, and then I still have to build it out. So then when I'm all that, I'm like, hell, I should just keep what I have and whatever. Oh, Moab in October. I mean, there's great part is there's so much, you know, public land out there, but my recommendation would try to get out to your campsites early in the day, you know, like 3, 4, 5 o'clock, just because they will fill up. And I mean, the more off-road friendly vehicle you have, the more options available to you. That place is like endless, you know. I've always been so limited just with the van, but if you have like an off-road capable vehicle, yeah, you can really get the most out of Moab. I always told like my girlfriend, I was like, look, if we had like a truck camper or something, like that's how you can really explore that type of area. But yeah, it doesn't have a locking diff or any sort of traction rear end. I was in talks with, what was the company, like Outdoor Van or something. They wanted to put basically a locking rear end, you know, a limited slip in there. But yeah, they were going to cover it, put it in for free and all that sort of stuff. But they wanted a lot of deliverables from me in like a year contract. And I was like, I don't think it's worth me, you know, signing for a year for no compensation. So that never really worked out, but whips and chains excite me. Check your mailbox. Okay. Hell yeah. I'll check the P.O. box. I got to send a sticker order out. The Epstein list or the Diddy list? I don't think you're going to get any list, to be honest. What's up, Michael? How you doing, man? Does have a lot of chain up areas. Most of my trips up in the snow, though, don't get snow until 4,000 to 5,000. Last summer trip, gonna need the heater. Hell yeah, Chris. That's when it starts to get good. When it's just cold enough for the heater, but not like absolutely freezing yet. Ford LTD wagon. See you, Dawson. Thanks for stopping by, man. Ron, thank you for 31 months. I was going to say 13, 31. Epstein did not kill himself. Puffy's days are numbered, yeah. That whole thing's crazy. I don't think you'll ever really know what ends up happening with that. I don't even know if I really want to know, to be honest. There 31 months, man. We have some people who are coming up to like 3 years, which is crazy. One of the all-time membership messages. Doesn't matter how you get to the mountains, just get there. These people live in a different world, yeah. It's super sad, though. Got a shoulder impingement, so I'm out of service for 1 to 3 months. Damn, do you have to have surgery for that, or what does a shoulder impingement mean? Like a pinched nerve, almost. Muscle getting pushed into the bone. My rotator cuff isn't doing it. Isn't doing its job. How does that get fixed? Do you just need time, or do you actually get some sort of procedure for it? What's up, Jason? Greetings from LA. New Zealand season done now. Attention turns to Jackson Hole in February. Bam, season's done. Springtime for you guys, huh? Has it been a week? It has, Zachy D. Would I go back in the Ski Sun Valley? Yeah, I guess I would. I wouldn't say that I'm opposed to it, but honestly, Sun Valley just was not one of my favorites. Yeah, gonna be honest. Dad made business cards. I got 20 new subscribers. Nice, Zachy D. Dad is doing the work. That's sweet, man. Best video I've made. Ski and non-ski. Ooh. Got 823 videos on my channel somehow now. I don't know, man. I want to say... it was from the Pacific Northwest summer trip that I did like 2 years ago. I think that was some of my best work. What was the video called? What was before all this? Finding Solace. That's what it was called. Yeah, Finding Solace. 1 year ago. 2.3 thousand views. 2.3K. Then it's all the ski videos. The 3 days in Canada was also a good one. The Icon Pass road trip video. Some of my summer mammoth skiing videos I thought were pretty good too. And then lastly, what was it called? The Hero 12 video with Abe Kislevitz, the end of summer in Mammoth Lakes. From like a cinematography and storytelling standpoint, those are my favorites. PT for my legs, now I gotta do it for my shoulder, disregard my legs. Rank mobility. Oh man, Michael, sorry to hear that, but you're young, so hopefully you heal up. You heal up, but lots of PT. Felt awkwardly, so I'm gonna be doing PT for another 3 months. Ugh. Hopefully you get it figured out and it doesn't give you problems when you're my age and stuff, you know, 10, 15 years down the road or even worse. Hopefully that's one of those injuries that isn't going to nag you for the rest of your life. The last year review video, this one is the best. Why did I freeze? I froze. Whoa. Hey, yo. Yeah, those are fun videos. I don't mind those ones. There's not a lot of like, I don't know. I don't feel like there's as much cinematography in the ski videos and stuff. Have you been to Steamboat in Colorado? I have been to Steamboat. Did I do 1 day there? I don't know, 2 or 3 seasons ago. I think it's 3 seasons ago now, when I was still working full time and doing this. Yeah, I went to Steamboat, skied the Christmas Tree Bowl or something. Icon Pass videos, yeah, that whole series was pretty rad. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty wild. That whole experience was like mind blowing. Yeah, you're right on that, Mike. The Lake Louise. Kicking Horse, Revelstoke. Yeah, that's a solid. That's what I said. The recap sort of like, yeah, cinematic video was good, but that whole series was pretty rad. Loved your powder videos. Yeah, the powder videos, my favorite for sure. I love making those, put it that way. I love filming them, getting the face shots, skiing the pow. I love editing them, putting the music in there. But I think they get boring to people. Where Lucas dodged all the trees. Still struggling to ever bend. My legs are really the toughest thing to get in shape because it's more of a defect than an injury. And squatting sucks. Did I miss what's the defect that you have with your legs? Did I miss that? Shoulder impingement. Steamboat Toy Sound loved it. Nice, dude. Steamboat's rad, no doubt. Also, the video I was saying that was very cringe. You weren't cringe, dude. That's a legendary video, man. Rope shop race to the front for Jupe, our top 5. Yeah, that's a good one too. The rope shop race to the front. Yeah, those are all solid. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I guess what I like when I scroll through my channel, just like at first glance, I feel like a lot of the videos on here, I'm proud of them. I think they represent good work. There's not many videos on here that I just don't. I mean, I don't like any of my videos, let me preface that, but I feel confident with what I've put on my channel, put it that way. I just hate the thumbnails and everything, but honestly, there's some gems from years ago, you know, that whether it was outside of ski season or like, oh, my early ski videos. Oh my god. Patience and Prudence. That was like my first ever long form like ski video I made. Before I had the Montec kits. Yep. Eric, give me the 1077, dude. How much skiing are you doing this year, says Beckett on TikTok. I don't know, man. We'll see. Hopefully trying to ski some POW. Here we go again. It's never going to end. We're all sick of California song. Yeah, we know you love LA. There's nothing left to say. Please no more Cal first. I know. Eric, even 1077. I honestly do not know what your message meant, but Lewis, what's up, man? Zachy D says you should ski Monarch. It's getting 400 new acres. Yeah, that's a place I've never been to. Short Achilles tendons. Not sure if I was born with it, but I was a toe walker during my youth, so I could have been from that. Oh, wow. Short Achilles tendons, huh? For being a toe walker. Yeah, that's no good. I don't think you can lengthen those out, can you? Season 3 has some classics. Yeah, season 3 does. Season 2 is where. Season 2 is interesting for sure. I went to Eagle Point, skiing on ice at Sun Valley, cat skiing, the Grand Targhee Powder Day. Season 2, man. Those are a long time ago. DC, what up, man? 31 months. That's our second 31-monther. East is calling. Any foliage hikes in the works? Yeah, I think I'm going to go check him out tomorrow. Do a little guardsman mission. Check out the colors. But thanks for 31 months, dude. What's everyone skiing this year? Head 105s, 96 K2s. Nice, dude. Congrats, S65 is a huge step. Thank you, Jose. I appreciate that, man. Series 65 is a financial advisory exam. Allows you to basically give advice on investing and securities and stuff. So it's a finance exam. People love your videos because of your positive attitude and no drama, just pure joy. Well, I know there's also a lot of people who don't like what I do, unfortunately, but the reality is I never really meant to do what I do, if that makes sense, right? And I've never had the, I feel like I've never had the attitude that I'm a professional skier or that I'm a good skier, that I know what I'm doing, right? It's like, I didn't, as you can tell by my channel, I never meant to be a freaking ski YouTuber, right? So people made some comments the other day of like how I'm so mid at skiing, given how much I ski. All the pros hate me. I'm like, okay. One, I don't claim to be good, and two, yeah, I'm not a pro skier. I've done other shit in my life, right? I went to college, got a degree in biochem, went to grad school, got a graduate degree, right? Like I'm 30 years old. I'm not some, 12-year-old kid who's been skiing all the time, so hey, Northern Utah. I want to hit Beaver. Cherry Peak, I don't really have a desire to. I love like Powder Mountain. Snow Basin's fun if you consider those Northern Utah. But Beaver I got to get to. And yeah, I wanted to explore other Idaho mountains. Idaho and Montana this year is kind of a regional goal for me. Biking at Snowshoe. That's far out. But maybe next year. That would be cool. But look, man, I mean, biking, this hand really messed me up. I hate that I broke my hand doing it. So, too many pushing children out of the way. Squad needs more love later in the year. I agree. Yep. Those were a vibe, the van build videos. That feels like so long ago. 22 ARV 98s and bent 110s. Nice. I'm skiing my ARG 133s this year only. Anthony, thank you for the 21. Love your year-round content. 21 months, dude. Anthony Rodriguez. Aspen Highlands, great mountain. Very steep, technical skiing. I think it's one of the best in Colorado. Love Temerity. Yeah, Temerity's awesome. Rustler 10s and bent 110s. Nice. Big Sky. The Big Sky videos were pretty rad. I didn't really know what I was getting myself into, to be honest. Especially on such a low snow year. I think that Big Sky one is one of my best performing videos, I want to say. Yeah, the Headwaters one. Yeah, Christmas Tree Bowl at Steamboat Springs. There you go. That's one of the top ones. Yeah, big, it is big, Troy Sam. It's cold as shit, though. I'm a Lucas Glazer till I die. Like, skiing Solomon depart mostly in Armada. Stranger might bring out the 1080s for gay per day. Dude, I was looking at the Strangers, but I just feel like they're short. I feel like 180 is a short ski, but maybe they ski longer than that. I don't know. I want to try them out. I love that Big Sky video. I don't know how you dodged all the trees in the indicator runs. Yeah, that's gonna come back to bite me. Like, there's no doubt about it. There's gonna be a video that's like, I really got hurt skiing trees. Nordic Valley. They passed $30? Hell yeah. Forget those haters that don't have 70k subs on a ski channel. That's true. Investment related in the YouTube space. I don't know exactly what you mean by that, Jose, but as of right now, my plan is to learn as much as I can with this advisor firm that I'm going to be working with and go from there. Hopefully with the plan of, in 15, 20 years, I can own my own firm and stuff like that. So Talladega Nights. Yeah, I've seen that, Michael. Shake and bake, right? Ricky Bobby. Don't listen to the haters who are great at what you do. Thank you, Al. Appreciate that. Yeah, they always come out and the saying, there's 100 people can give you encouragement and one person says something negative and you listen to the negative. But Ron, thank you for the 20 back in the mix. A little kick for the cause. Overdue. Stoked the season around the corner was upon us. Thank you, Ron. Great to see you again, man. Back in the mix. Appreciate that. Snowbird ranks probably number 1, Jackson. Number 1. Or maybe you could say number 2, but with the amount of snow they get, I would say it's number 1. Big Sky did on a powder day. I know. Big Sky I want to get to. Jackson Hole I want to do a powder day. Get it on a storm. Steamboat I want to get it as a storm. I thought Mary Jane was fun. Rasta Slovakian. I remember right after that, or like that weekend, I went home early. That was when I was skiing on the weekends, working full time, and I'd come back. And my plan was to do Winter Park and Copper. And I did Winter Park, and I was so sick. I think I had COVID right after that. And that was when I was hiking the Cirque back there. So I've been there, but I just was not feeling well at all. I had to go home. So but I thought the terrain there was pretty cool. Cold, yep. The Elta one. Which one is that one? Skiing Main Street at Elta. Oh yeah, we skied Main Street on opening day, I think, or opening weekend or something. When are you gonna come ski in Oregon? I don't know, man. I was there, 2 years ago? Keeping the backlands is like with my Conchi boots. Thank you, Shane. Colorado later in the season, not just for opening weeks. I know. Colorado is great skiing, no doubt. When you come to Basin, let's swap skis. Are you a 25.5 also, Roberto, with your boot? Because if so, we definitely got to do that. The Jupe Whisper. I've just skied Jupiter, so much in my lifetime at this point. I feel like I could almost ski some of those runs blindfolded. That would be a video, huh? Skiing Jupe blindfolded. Skiing Indicator blindfolded. That's not going to end well. Hitting as many opening days as he did last year. I'm planning on it. I think there might be... I have to see kind of how this next month shakes out with some other stuff, but... The current plan is to, yeah. I have a question. Is TikTok worth it for an outdoor creator like you? Do you see direct fan conversion from TikTok to YouTube? No. There is very little. I don't really see any from, other platforms to YouTube. I might get some from YouTube to other platforms. Like, I feel like I've grown my Instagram from Instagram Reels, but I think also some people from YouTube go to my Instagram, but I haven't really seen it the other way. Like, I don't think there's people who see a TikTok and come to my YouTube channel, but that could just be my situation too, I do think it's important to have a presence on all platforms, so if I'm going to make a YouTube short and an Instagram reel, I'll put it up on TikTok also. There's really no reason not to. The reality is TikTok is where like all the attention is for people. So it's tough to not utilize TikTok, but Like, I'm live on TikTok right now. And yeah. Ski boots, I'm rocking the Salomon S Pro 120s, Nicholas McAllister. You forgot I'm a 25. I'm 26.5. Yeah, I'm a 25.5. We could maybe still make it work if it's one boot size, but maybe I just got to cop them. My leg workout routine. Honestly, man, my workout routine is going to look something like this. I'm going to start off with a rear squat. Okay, got to always do your squats. If I'm feeling it, I might go from there into a front squat to work on quads, but typically I won't always do that. From there, I'll go into... Oh, man. From there, I'll go into like a leg press, like the big leg sled where you put your feet up here and it comes down and you push it back up. I'll usually do something like that and some sort of like hack squat. And then after that, I usually like to superset like a reverse lunge with a Bulgarian split squat. And then I'll usually end it with like a leg extension, leg curl type of thing. So lots of reps, lots of sets, lots of compound movements, but it's not something that I would like. It's not something that I do just to get ready for ski season, right? I mean, it's something that I'm just doing all the time. I've done it my whole life. Road cycling is a great leg workout too. But yeah, I lift heavy, lift like a bodybuilder. That's just always been my style. I don't really do a lot of like dynamic type of CrossFit workouts. There's nothing wrong with it, but that's, you asked me my routine, that's my sort of routine. What's up, Nathan? How's the hand been? Hand's good, man. 97.3%. Moving out to SLC from Long Island. Nice, man. Enjoy. Paying my tuition, keep the amazing content, and come to Mammoth. Hell yeah, Brian. Oh, thank you for the $10. And Rasta Slovakian, thank you for the $9.99. Look forward to your work. Gonna be in Chamonix end of January with wife, 2 sons, and daughter. What's your first day guess? I've never been to Chamonix, man, but would love to someday. First day is probably going to be A Basin, October 27th. Season 3 intro. Oh, man. I know, the intros were great. The problem with the intros... Was that Season 3? A lot of times with the intros, I would spend I'd spend so much time on the video. And then... I'm, like, ready to publish it, and I'd still have to put the intro together. And I was like, oh, no. El Nino this year. Rasta, Brian, thank you for $9.99. I have 9% battery left, so we are going to stream until my battery dies, which is probably going to be about 6, 7, 8 more minutes. 200K and you ski Eagle's Nest at Palisades. 100K and I'll ski Eagle's Nest at Palisades. What's up, Jacob Arnold? We live on TikTok now. Hell yeah. Thanks, Troy Sam. See ya. Yeah, I do a lot of free weight workouts. I just, I did back today before the stream and use a lot of free weights in there. Use free weights all the time. 300K and you summit Everest, exactly. 71K and I'll do it. 71K and I'll summit Everest. You think we're gonna get great POW again this year? Yeah, I mean, at least in Utah, we always get great POW. Just started building my first van, but finding your build video super helpful. Oh man. Personally, Nick, what I would change is I would add a third battery, you know, especially for winter stuff. Yeah, I would add a third battery, and I would initially. Oh no, what happened? I would just make sure that it's more. What am I trying to say? I would make it so the electrical system is better in cold weather. So I would initially use self-heating batteries. I would somehow make it so the heater would be able to be closer to the batteries in some sort of way. But other than that, I'm happy with the way I insulated it. I'm happy with, yeah, I think other than just adding more power. Is the van gonna be fixed? Yeah, the van's rocking and rolling. The van is good to go right now. 500K and I enter free ride world tour. Free ride world tour. 100K likes and you have to hike Mount Everest. 700K and you go to Saturn. Oh Jesus. What's up, Owen? What have I been up to this summer? I was biking and then I broke my hand basically, so that kind of sucked. I went up to Canada, almost burnt in a wildfire. Almost lost the van to a wildfire. And then, yeah, I went home for a little bit. Raj Gang photo. I'm disappointed I never saw the Teton Pass road gap jump. I know, dude, I was just about to do it, then I broke my hand. Batteries and cold do not mix. You were charged for your super chat, but it didn't pop up? You got scammed, dude. YouTube literally scammed you. All right, let's do some garage game. Got 5% left. Here we go. Here we go. If you're a kid, time to go to bed. QST 98 is a good daily ski. Absolutely. Easy, man. That is a great ski. Probably one of the best. I'm not joking. 60-foot cliff drop this year. Probably not, my friend. I gotta be honest. Probably not. All right. Yeah, you might see a 59-footer, but... Bro just wants to flex this picture. I was trying to make my stream all nice and shit. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make it so... Yeah, this is why, you know, if you're a kid, you gotta go to bed. $5 million, you buy a ski lift. It's still going. You guys are crazy. 5 mil and I buy a ski lift. 5 mil and I'll buy a ski mountain and everyone can come ski for free. I'm not saying it's going to be a good mountain. I'm not saying it's not going to be a hill. 5 million you buy snowbird. We might need a little bit more than 5 million to do that, but I planned this all out already. Love your channel, man. John, thank you very much. Over on the TikTok, this is probably a weird time to come to the stream, but or it's the best time. You get to see the garage gang. The TikTok stream is just a photo of the garage and my face in the corner, and that's it. $10 million and you ski Valhalla at Woods Valley. So far, the only one I've actually agreed to is 100K East Coast. That's it. And now it's getting... I'm closer to that than I am to 0, so... $15 million. There was actually a small deal of 250,000 and we do a Midwest trip, or 200,000 maybe or something. 10 million and you buy Altera. He's not ready for the Midwest.